After thinking through a few names, I would think, now, definitely Van Holman would have to be the most favorite rider for me growing up. Just because like the longevity of Van, like I grew up watching him ride, and then my very first actual road trip, if you will, with Mark Losey was with Van Holman and Bob Sherbo. First time meeting Van, this guy that I looked up to in video parts, you know, Seek and Destroy, Criminal Mischief, and all this, just like, see this guy in person, just destroying the streets of Louisiana, that was awesome. And so ever since that point, it was like obviously made a huge impact on me because it just clarified Van Holman is Van Holman. Video part sections and longevity and how much work he put in to all of the stuff that he did played a huge part in like how I still ride and how I'm influenced and filming for video parts and contests and things like this. So Criminal Mischief was by far on loop, non-stop VHS in my house when I was growing up. There's a lot of other videos, but when it came down to like getting motivated and pumped up for some wild street stuff, I'd pop in Criminal Mischief. Obviously Van closing it out and just the crazy stuff that he did. Van doing a lot of the roof stuff where he did, I guess it was like 2 roof gaps and into the second one, and then just pretty much just crashed and ate shit. But it was still sick. He pulled it. The gap to ice pick on the dumpster was a wild one. Jumping down to it and then like jumping down again and compressing into it makes no sense, but made sense to him. He got it done. Obviously the manual gap to pegs, like that was by far the most retarded thing I've ever seen. You know, that still to this day, like not many people are gonna mess with that. So looking back at his X Games video stuff is like still Van Holman going for the craziest stuff, life or death. Like he doesn't care. He like blood, sweat, and tears. Until he can't move, he's gonna ride. But then also as a human being, like Van is like one of the most like genuine, humble, nice people, you know. Like right after the 9/11 thing, actually, we were coming back from the X trials in Rhode Island and we were driving through and I was meant to fly home like 2 days later, but all that stuff happened, so I was stuck. And I was stuck in Philly, so I stayed a month and a half with Wiz and a month and a half with Van. And during that month and a half with Van, like I rode so much cool stuff and got to know like this person that I grew up looking up to, you know what I mean? So becoming best friends with somebody that you watched on TV growing up, you know, it was amazing. Couldn't ask for a better person to be friends with and such a heavily influenced person in my life.